Hello, hello, hello. Hi, anybody and everybody. Yes, this might be, well, I'm going to say it might be, but I got the camera facing downward. I'm here. I'm facing downward, and here go Bluey, my daughter's blanket. Bluey and Bingo, mom and dad. But, so yeah, I'm here. Well, let me make sure my Tata's not out. So, it's me. Yes, I'm here. But I am going to be having it this way for now because it's early, but it's early. And I'm just like trying to see about to say not trying to see my face right now. Well, I guess that is the truth. I'm not trying to see my face right now. I'm drinking coffee and I'm about to find a movie on YouTube. Um, Hopefully, I'm not yelling. I'm just trying to make sure that the sound comes out good in this video, in this live. Um, oh, they got what's this? One of them days is on Netflix. Y'all know Netflix prices went up. When I be saying Netflix, I be thinking of my niece Erin. My niece Erin. I don't know if she still say Netflix how she used to say it. Well, years ago, she'd be like Netflix, Netflix, or something. She would say, and my mom would have the remote that you can talk into, or whatever. So she'd be like Netflix. I be like, you sound so cute. That's my niece Ryan. My niece Erin, Erin, Erin. But anyways, she'd be like Netflix when she talking in the remote control. But anyways, yeah, Netflix went up. It's well for me it did. I guess for everybody else it should have went up too. It's like $19, and it was like 16 and change, and it's $19. So I'm like, now don't get me wrong, Netflix do be having, a lot of movies, and I guess it's just me because I'm just like Netflix have a lot of movies, but I'm like, what do I feel like watching? Like, what I'm in the mood for? Like, do I want to hear this person's voice? Do I want to watch this? Oh, this is a series. I want to start watching a series and get into it. But anything that's like more for me, anything that's like more than like three series long, I don't even start watching it. If I haven't watched it, started watching it, like if I come across something, I'd be like, oh, this seems interesting. And then it says it got five, I said series. I meant to say seasons. And if the thing say, oh, it's 5 seasons, and I'm like, oh, nope, I'm not even going to start watching it because that means I have to, I'm going to start from number one and it's going to take me forever just to get caught up. And I'm not trying to be binge watching, like shows and then it's like, nah, if it's like 3 seasons, yeah, one season, of course, I'll watch the first season or something. The second season, yeah, 1 or 2 seasons, yeah, I'll new when I watch it. But if it's more, three is like iffy. Three is iffy. It's iffy if I want to start watching a new show that has 3 seasons. That's iffy. But for a fact, more than three, if I haven't watched it and it's new, talking about 6 seasons, 7 seasons, I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm not even going to start watching it. And if I'm not going to really be watching it. I might just randomly pick on a season and watch an episode just because. But nah, to really get into it, nah, sorry. Y'all got too many seasons for me and it's new to me. And I'm not gonna start it. But anyways, they got one of them days is on Netflix now. So yeah, the price went up to like $19. And for me, I'm like, they got a movies, but I'm like, do it like what's what I'm in the mood for. So that's why I be keep strolling and strolling. I'm just like, eh. And then like say this particular time, what time is it now? It is 10:26 a.m. So like now, what's this? The life list. It's 2 hours and 5 minutes. It came out in 2025. It's about something about an inheritance and yada yada yada. So I'm like, this movie seemed interesting, but I'm like, dude, and say like I don't want to watch it this morning, but stay later on at nighttime. I'm like, okay, I want to watch it. So that's how I am. I'm like, yeah, it's plenty of movies, but it's like what I'm in the mood for. What do I want to watch? Like this seems good, but I don't feel like watching it now. Or Jupiter's Legacy. I was okay. This 8 episodes, so this isn't bad. There are first generation superheroes, but as they pass the torch to their children, tensions are rising, and the old rules no longer apply. Jupiter's Legacy. Yesterday, and I think the day before yesterday, for a couple of days, I was thinking of the movie Jupiter. Jupiter Ascending. Is that the dag name of the movie? Jupiter Rising. Well, what Mino, the one that was on the '70s show, and then Tatum Channing, him, Jupiter something, Jupiter Ascending. But anyways, when I was cleaning the bathroom yesterday, I do just about every day. Like I was thinking of the scenes when she cleaned in the bathroom. This is the movie. I think it's called Jupiter Rising. Anyway, I got the DVD somewhere. It's with Tatum Channing and then the girl Milo. I think that's her name. Well, I'm thinking of the girl off of The Fifth Element. I was watching The Fifth Element. I'm not thinking of her, but far as the name go. But anyways, the girl that played on the '70s show, okay, with Ashton Kutcher, them two was dating. Okay, her and Tatum Channing played on a movie called Jupiter. I think it's Ascending. Jupiter Ascending. Okay. So yeah. So, the scene when she cleaning out the toilets and stuff like that, cleaning out cleaning the bathroom. So, for some reason, a couple of days ago and yesterday, like that scene came to my mind because when I was cleaning the toilet, I was just like, whew. Like, of course, I have on gloves. Like, I don't, well, she did have on gloves too. But I was just like, whew, like just thinking of that scene. And then how, of course, the movie, she actually inherited Earth. Like Earth was her home. Well, was the thing that she owned, the planet that she owned. And she ain't even know it. So, and I'm like, shoot, it's it's movies be showing facts, but then a lot of y'all probably be like, oh no, that's just in the movies. That can't happen. That's impossible. And it's like, yes, it is. They trying to, like, man, y'all know, y'all. If y'all know, y'all know. If y'all don't know by now, y'all need to catch up. Y'all know it's clues and stuff like that in movies and music videos and in songs and all and everything. Like they truth is in the face. They switch it up and they throw in some stuff that's not true mixed in with the truth so you can kind of figure it out. It's coded. A lot of this stuff is coded, but it's right in your face, and it's for y'all to trying to figure it out and put the puzzle pieces together. Like Earth, it's supposed to be simple, but you're supposed to catch on to it. Like once you catch on to the wave, it's like, okay, I got this. I understand some stuff. And then you be saying things in a different light, like what it is. And then you can also, if you also that much about to say train, but that's not the word that I want to use. If you and not intelligent, what's the word I want to use? Like when you can basically see things at different levels, not just one. You know how they say, or once you see the truth, you can never go back, or once you see it, the thing you can't go back, you always going to see it that way. True. But if you more develop, or I guess intelligence, or more, I don't know, in tune or something, you can see it in all ways. You're not just going to see it, oh my goodness, I see all the hidden clues and messages and this and that, and then not being able to see it in a different level. You'll be able to see it in all levels and see how, okay, like that's what I'm going through. It's like, okay, like say, I don't know if y'all watched the series. It's actually on Netflix called it's not called Thor. It's called Ragnarok. It's called Ragnarok and it's on Netflix. I believe it should be still on Netflix. I started watching that when the first season, the second season, and then they got a third season, the final season that came out like last year. So, anyways, it's called Ragnarok. And in one of the scenes, if y'all go to my Instagram page, Demitra82, I got collages of bits and pieces of that show. It's called Ragnarok, and it's about Thor and a hammer and everything. So the main character, I can't think of his name right now, but the main Ishnu, 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 what is his name? Neil, but I don't know why am I saying that. Which Ishnu? Okay, anyways, I don't know. But now I'm gonna be thinking about the dude name. Let me see. Can I just go to it since I'm not picking anything on here? Ishnu. What? Anyways, the main character. How do I spell Ragnarok? R A Rag. So is it a G? I'm not a good speller. Okay, I was right. Ragnarok. 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 And it has 3 seasons. Let me see if they got the guy name. When a kind gesture unexpected grants him ancient powers, a high schooler must learn how to be a god before dangerous enemies catches up to him. They don't even say his name. Let me go to more episodes and see that they got returning an awkward teenager. That's his name, Magna. And yeah, Magna. But and it's I think it's like voiceovers. Okay, they supposed to be like in another country outside of the United States. I forgot exactly what country this is. I forgot that they do voiceovers, but how the mom be saying her son name Magne, Magna, Magna. But anyway, it's like an accent inverted. But anyways, it's pretty interesting. So yeah, it's 3 seasons. It's called Ragnarok. I mean, yeah, Ragnarok. Ragnarok. Yeah. And so basically the teenage boy Magna, he moved listen. He found out he's Thor, okay? He a lady is like all these and then like the dragons, or no, what's it called? Monsters or dragons? I think that was called monsters. The family that's like this rich and powerful family in this town, they actually are, I believe, dragons. Oh, phone. The battle ends with a bang. The truth possess the momentum. Okay, I'm gonna just say what was it called? Monsters, because he was a god. It was the gods against the monsters. And it's pretty good. I'm telling y'all, watch it. It's on Netflix and it's 3 seasons and it's 6 episodes per season. They was trying to do the third season, trying to be like a little wacky, like oh my goodness, it wasn't. Well, I ain't gonna say it all, but they was trying to downplay the truth and with the third season. But oh yeah, but getting back to what I was saying with my Instagram, Demitra82, I did a collage with Ragnarok, pictures and stuff. And the main character, Magna, he that he plays Thor. Okay, he realized that he's Thor, an ancient Viking god. Okay, he realized that, after being like a simple teenager, like what the heck, what's going on, what's happening to me. But anyways, he realized he's Thor. He's the main character. And in one of the seasons, I forgot what season it was. Maybe it's either one or two. One, the first season or the second season, he actually wore. Mind you, this isn't another country that this show is taking place in, like a whole nother country. Okay, so he actually had on a Washington Redskins t-shirt, like Washington Redskins. Those who don't know, that's a football team. Well, now they call it the Commanders. I knew them, the Washington Redskins. I knew them when they was called the Washington Indians. This when I was in elementary school. This is a football team that's from Washington D.C. Even though Washington, the District of Columbia, so the DMV area. Of course, Maryland got Baltimore Ravens, and Ravens is significant too because that was a bird that was so called on Noah's Ark that had left. Got the Ravens, and also what's the guy name? The guy who had be Odin. He had Ravens, but Ravens is very significant as well, and that's in Maryland. Virginia, I forgot what Virginia got, but I know the Virginia Tech sign the V with like a cross, like the Virginia Tech University. Okay, but anyways, going back to Washington Redskins. So of course, when I was like in elementary school, I remember like in sixth grade. This was like 1994, 95-ish, 93. I don't know, back in elementary school, okay? They was called the Washington Indians. And I remember being in school and my classmates, like the boys, they was talking about it, like, oh yeah, they're going to change the name from the Indians to the Redskins because they felt like the Indians was like a more racial discrimination or something. I guess like for if the Caucasians who like the Washington Redskins, the District of Columbia football team, I guess if they had the Indian or oh, what movie did we watch yesterday? Not yesterday, a couple of days ago. Oh my goodness, when it was Meatball. It's like a 1980s movie, the first Meatball, not the second Meatball movie when the alien came, but the first Meatball. The movie is called Meatball. It came out like in the 80s or the early 90s. It's Meatball. And then they had oh my goodness, what was the freaking, I'm trying to remember the name of the school. Well, it was a camp. Mohawk. Mohawk. That's what it was. Mohawk. So, and it was like a group of a group of rich white people. Witch. That's like white and rich at the same time. White and witch at the same time. Rich. It was a group of wealthy white people who sending their kids to camp. I ain't even see no black person in that movie, but that's besides the point. The movie is called Meatball. So basically, the camp is a summer camp that they send their kids to called Mohawk. In a Mohawk, they had like an Indian person with feathers. The main thing was like emphasizing the feathers coming from the person headdress. So, and it was like a silhouette. So it wasn't like a person's face. It wasn't like, person's face or whatever. It was like a silhouette of a person with the headdress that got feathers sticking from it. And their name was Mohawks. Okay. So in the movie is one scene when they got the cheerleaders, cheering. There was like a basketball game playing at summer camp. The movie is called Meatball. Meatball, okay? Talking about a movie. And the cheerleaders, like I said, all white people, they was like cheering, and they had and the colors was like burgundy and yellow, like the same colors as the Washington Redskins, okay? Indians, or the Washington Indians. The party was called Indians back during this time. The Washington Indians from Washington, D.C., okay? District of Columbia, okay? DMV area, all right? Maryland, Virginia, and D.C. So, Okay, it's 10:41. Okay, wait. Do I got a text? Oh, that's from earlier. Okay, so they had the same colors, burgundy and like a goldish yellow, okay, in the movie. So the cheerleader cheerleading, saying what they gotta say. So so I was pointing out, I was like, don't that look weird for them to be having the mohawk, representing the mohawk, and it's like an Indian silhouette with the feathers from the hat, the chief's hat, and they got the white people just jumping up and down, clapping and singing, mohawks and this and that or whatever. And I'm like, that's a bit weird. So, mind you, I ain't seen no black person in that movie. But anyways, and it wasn't like a racist movie. It was kids going to summer camp and whatever. What's his name? Bill Murray was in the movie. Bill Murray, and that's the only person I can remember at the time. Well, for right now, but it's called Meatball. Okay. And they got a Meatball too that came out when the alien came to visit the camp. I guess the next year or a few years later, an alien came to visit. It was Meatball too. So getting back to Ragnarok and Netflix. Netflix. Um. Oh yeah. So the colors, the Washington Redskins colors are burgundy and like a goldish yellow. Okay, like a not a bright yellow, but like a goldish yellow. It's a football team. Okay, it's a football team in the United States. So in the series Ragnarok, okay, it's happened outside of the United States. Okay, I forgot what country. The dude Magna, the main character who played Thor, he has on a Washington Redskins jersey. Well, it's a shirt. It has Washington Redskins on it, clear as day. The same colors, says Washington Redskins. And when I seen that scene, it's either in season 1 or season 2, an episode in one of them seasons. When I seen it, and I seen him with he's standing up next to the window, I guess to make sure that the light come in on the shirt. So when I seen it, I'm like, do he got on a Washington Redskins shirt? Like what? And I'm like, that's like more confirmation of what's going on with me and my children. Okay. Like stuff is real. Truth is stranger than fiction. Okay. Truth is stranger than fiction. Like, come on. I guess a lot of people, hopefully not a lot, but I know a few of y'all might say that's just another coincidence. That's just another coincidence. Like, how many coincidences we all people need to be like, damn, that is facts. That is true. It is a possibility. Like, if it's a possibility, why not just say, yeah? Like, and to know that, reminder today is a half a day for students. Okay. And to know that y'all holding up y'all own movement forward in a positive, like that straight shot, like that zoom, that boost. Like, okay, I'm getting off a topic. Let me go back to the Ragnarok thing. Okay. But it's a good show to watch. It's Ragnarok on Netflix, okay? So anyways, when I was in elementary school, they was called the Indians, the Washington Indians. Now, mind you, it's native. So a lot of people be like claiming that they're indigenous. Okay, cool. But this land is indigenous. Like, how can I say this? Like, I'm gonna speak on me. I'm indigenous. I'm every freaking thing. Everything is a part of me, and I'm a part of everything. Okay, I'm gonna put it like that. So the confirmation, just like being indigenous, somebody be like, "Oh no, you can't be her, or you can't be the one, or the zero, whatever." I'm like numbers, math, math, math is a word that's in my real name. Again, Demitra H. I'm taking the H from my last name and I'm using all the letters in my first name. And also, the M can be a W. Yes, I'm saying it slowly because I know I'm trying to get people to visualize my name, Demitra. The M can be a W. My last name is Hemphill, Hemphill, Hill. But I'm just taking the H from Hemphill and leaving the Emphill. Okay. So and another thing, real quick, this coming to me because that's what I want to say. Teachers. I think I said this before, but I'm gonna say it again because it's coming to me. The double letters. For me growing up, well, Mr. Duncan was the only one who didn't have a double letter in his name. I can't even remember his first name, but we call, of course, our teachers by their last name. So Mr. Duncan was my sixth grade teacher at Bradbury Heights Elementary School in Capitol Heights, Maryland. I remember him, and I remember my kindergarten teacher, Miss Marshall. She looked like Claire Huxtable off of the Cosby Show. Her name, of course, I don't know her first name, but her name was Miss Marshall, Marshall, Marshall. Okay, Marshall, Miss Marshall. Now I'm saying, and my last name is Hemphill, and I'm saying this to say this. Oh, and my daughter's teacher name is Miss Hoffman, Hoffman. Now, and then Miss Coco Mellon, the teacher name, the elementary school teacher name, kindergarten pre-K teacher name is Miss Appleberry. Appleberry, Appleberry. Appleberry. So I'm saying all of this, the common denominator, what they have in common, besides Mr. Duncan, but all the other names that I said, including my name, is the double letters in the last name, the double letters. So to me, like when I say the double letters, like Hemphill, if I'm a teacher, oh, Miss Hemphill, Miss Hemphill, Miss Hemphill, I have the LL at the end, Hemphill, the double L's right next to each other. My kindergarten teacher, Miss Marshall, the double L's at the end of each other, Marshall, Miss Marshall, double letters next together. Mrs. Hoffman, Hoffman, the double letters right next to each other. Miss Appleberry, Appleberry. Appleberry. Now I'm getting that is, I think it's some kind of, from my experience, and this is black and white. I just gave y'all facts. Regardless of Coco Melon, pre-K, Miss Appleberry is fictional, quote unquote. I'm quite sure somebody last name is Apple or Berry or whatever that teaches kindergarten or pre-K, even first grade. Okay, but if y'all realize, or I'm gonna say for me, this is facts. I just gave y'all facts with my last name, my kindergarten teacher's last name, my daughter's pre-K teacher's name. We can omit the Coco Melon name, Miss Appleberry, but I'm quite sure it's a whole lot of, to me, my experience. I think that, or I know for me, that the double names, the double letters in last names, or even first names, they are supposed to be teachers. It's like something in them that's supposed to like have people listen to them, have people learn from them. Like it's like, oh, I want to be a pre-K teacher. I want to be a kindergarten teacher. Oh, well, what's your last name? Smith. No, you gotta teach fourth grade. Like, no, your name, your last name is not for pre-K or kindergarten. Oh, I want to be a pre-K teacher. I want to be elementary school pre-K kindergarten teacher. Okay, what's your last name? My last name is Bopper. Boppers. Yeah, Boppers. Okay, yes, you got the double letters. You'll be good for kindergarten, Mrs. Bopper. Oh, I want to teach pre-K. I want to teach kindergarten. Okay, well, what's your last name? Oh, my last name is oh yeah, Bobby Hermit with two T's. Well, how you spell Bobby Hermit name? Or just Mr. Bobby? My name is Mr. Bobby. Oh, how you spell that? Bobby. Oh, okay. You got the double letters. You a good teacher. Yes, we'll push you in kindergarten. Well, a lot of guys don't teach kindergarten or pre-K, so we'll push you in first grade, Mr. Bobby. I want to teach kindergarten or pre-K. Sure. What is your name? My last name is Sarah. Sarah? Sorry, Miss Sarah. You got to teach second grade. You're not your name is not. Well, what how about your last name? Oh, my last name is Rabbit. Rabbit? Oh, okay. Wait, how you spell rabbit? Rabbit. Yes, you can teach kindergarten or pre-K. You got the double letters. Rabbit or Miss Jessica. Oh, Miss Jessica, how you spell your name? Wait, Jessia. I think that's how you spell. Well, that's CIA. Yeah, that's a little different. But yeah, but it got the double letters, Jessica. So the children will call you Miss Jessica because your last name is Brown, and that's not a double letter. So they have to call you Miss Jessica if you want to teach pre-K or kindergarten. Okay, no problem. But y'all see what I'm getting at? Like think back. Like if y'all have any teachers or just something that with the double letters connected to each other, I know that it's like something that is supposed to be teachable. Like they have some kind of teaching gene in them, in us, you know, to be like, hey, we it's natural in us. We might not accept it or it might be hidden, but it's something inside of us that we are called to just talk and speak and just teach, and whoever listens, or if this is just something that we supposed to do because our last name, like I said, what's so esoteric? Like names mean something. If you break down your name, people name, it means something specific, like to your life path, like how the letters are, like all of that, how many letters you have in your name, the curve, the straight lines, the dots. It's like all that means something. So that's what I came to realize for me, in black and white for me, when I'm just like double letters. Wow, double letters together. I be watching movies, and then when the movie come on, and don't y'all know how they have the people real name, the actors, the actresses names. So I be like counting like, okay, it's gonna be somebody name that got double letters together, even in the first or last name. And showing up, it be coming up. It be coming up. I'll be like, well, how many more names is it? So I was like, I'm quite sure it's one more double letter. Somebody who worked on this movie, who's one of the cast members or one of the directors or the costume design person or the lighting person. I know they're gonna have double letters, and they first name or last name, and it be coming up on the screen. So I'd be like, yep. So so was I finished with the Indians? Okay, so that's an indigenous. So I think a lot of people be focused on like, oh, I'm Cherokee, but it's Mattawoman tribe that's over there in Charles County where my mother live at. Is actually called, well, the street name is called Mattawoman Beantown Road. I think that's what's called, Mattawoman Beantown Road, but it's a tribe in Maryland called Mattawoman. But anyways, the DMV area, the indigenous, you know how, man, okay. Okay, get back to the Redskins, the Washington Redskins. So, and that's not even their name anymore. They call it the Commanders, but I'm just so used to calling them Redskins. Again, when I was little, they was called the Washington Indians. The Washington Indians, because this area, the DMV, is a native sacred land. This is sacred. Y'all, everybody should already know that by now. The Washington D.C. area, like y'all already know, this is some sacred stuff. It's not even a state; it's a damn district. Like, oh my goodness. But yeah, and sorry if y'all hear like my mouth. My mouth is getting a little watery. Drinking some coffee, but need to heat it up again. But so yeah, this land is native, it's sacred. The DMV area and just all around. Maryland, Mary, you be happy. Mary is another word for happy. Don't y'all want to be happy? The free bingo space. If you play bingo, you know it's that free space that's guaranteed. When you play bingo, nobody don't even have to call it out. It's just there. Here you go. It's yours. You can use it if you want to. You may not have to use it, but mark it. X marks the spot. The free bingo space on the board. It says free. FREE. When you play bingo, you got that space for free. You want to be happy. Maryland, Mother Mary, Happy Land, DMV. Okay. But and my mother's name is Marie. Diane Marie. Diane. What's another name for Diane? Mary. Marie. Her middle name is Marie. Marie. Wait, Marie. Yes, Marie. My middle name is Diane. My initials are DDH. Demitra Diane Hemphill. My mother's name is Diane Marie. Okay. But and then this is a side note. When I was younger, I thought MD. Everybody was everybody came from Maryland. Don't y'all know when y'all in elementary school and y'all we gotta learn the abbreviations for the states? So Maryland was MD. Well, it still is MD. The state of Maryland, the initials for Maryland is MD. So in elementary school, we was taught that, the initials of all the states, we learned that or whatever. So when I would go, of course, to like the doctor or something, the doctors would have MD on their name tags. So I'm like, okay, I'm thinking it's Maryland. Okay, all the doctors are from Maryland. So when I be on TV, when I be watching TV, this when I was younger and whatever, I be saying MDs like at the doctors, like on TV, on movies. It's like, oh, they from Maryland. Like, wow, all the doctors are from Maryland, or this is in Maryland, not knowing that MD stood for something else. What does MD stand for? In the when the doctors wear medical, what MD? Master's degree. I got my MD. I know that's something else. I got my PhD, Master MD. Well, when doctors wear, y'all know what I'm talking about. When they be having an MD on their name tag and stuff. I kid y'all not. I thought that mean Maryland. I'm like, wow, a lot of people from Maryland. Oh my goodness. And some of y'all probably just finding that out now. Like, no, MD does not always mean Maryland. Especially when the doctors wear it. Yes. I didn't just found it out, but, you know, I'm like, wow. Duh. But anyways, so was I finished with the Indians? But anyways, the Washington Redskins or the Washington Commanders started off as the Washington Indians. Y'all probably don't even remember that. but I do. I mean, I guess y'all can Google it. But they started off with, probably was a whole nother name even before the Washington Indians. But I'm just saying, where I started watching football or being into football in elementary school, like fourth, fifth, and sixth grade, it was like the Washington Indians. Okay, the Indians. So this is natural land, indigenous land. DMV area is natural indigenous. Okay, like this is X marks the spot. Okay, sacred land. So then they changed it while I was still in like elementary school to the Washington Redskins. I guess they feel like that was obviously better than having Indians. So they changed it to the Redskins. They changed it to the Redskins. I know. And it was still the same symbol, with the brown, like how a copper penny is, with the brown face and still with the feathers. So was it still the symbol for the Indians? I gotta look that up. I gotta look that up. But what is it now? Because I don't even watch football like that. But I know it had, because I had a Washington Redskins shirt, which is on my Instagram. I don't have it anymore. It was too small now anyway, but whatever. But I have a picture of me wearing a Washington Redskins shirt before the name got changed to the Washington Commanders. Okay, that's the current name, the Washington Commanders. Command. Let me see. Let me try to break that down. Commanders. You command something. So Washington D.C. will be commanding, is the Commanders. Washington D.C. is Commanders. The Washington Indians, Redskins are now the Commanders. Oh, okay. And when you command something, that means you speak it. Like you the one who are commanding things to happen. So yes, they came from the Indians to the Redskins to the Commanders now. So yeah, so the brown, the burgundy and red, the gold and yellow is here. I'm just talking, y'all. But yeah. So, anyways, Thor on the in the series Ragnarok, which is on Netflix, he has a Washington Redskins shirt on. Mind you, they take place in a whole nother country other than the United States, and the main character is representing the Washington Redskins. Come on now. I think that's the point that I was trying to get at for the past 30 minutes. Like, he is representing the Commanders. Okay, what time is it? 11:04. Okay. But yeah, I'm about to get off anyway because it's about to be 45 minutes. And I'll probably get on a little later. Probably. Get on a little later. But yeah, so I'm like, none of this stuff can be made up. It's like facts. Like go see it. He got on a Washington Redskins shirt. Washington Redskins, like what are the odds of like come on. It's hitting clues and facts. You just have to open your eyes and see it and stop denying it. Stop denying the truth. I know some of y'all scared. Some of y'all like, oh my goodness, is this really happening? Is this really freaking happening? Is she really here? Like, oh my goodness. When I say it's a zero before the one, math is in my name. Math. Math is dealing with numbers. Now, of course, now like algebra and calculus and my ears just popped. Wait, I feel like they're getting stuffy. But all of that, well, before they started adding symbols and stuff like that, but math was like basic numbers, 0 through 9 for math, and math is a word that's in my name. So if you think of math, you think of numbers. Forget the whole X, Y, Z symbols, pi, the shapes. Oh, and tetrahedron is a part of me too. All this is on my Instagram page. But I'm getting that with the math and the numbers. Numbers is me. Numbers. I'm a part of numbers. Numbers is a part of me. Math. Okay. And time. When you think of time, you think of numbers. When you think of time, it's numbers, 12 through, well, 1 through 12. They numbers, right? Time is a word that's in my real name, along with math is words that are in my real name. Now, for those of you who do not know or just don't want to know about reincarnation and incarnation and don't know or just refuse to believe or refuse to know that people can be born again. There are stories where real life stories when little kids be like, oh yeah, I remember this, I remember that, or I was this person, or I was that person, like true life stories. And there are people nowadays that know that y'all was somebody in a past life and now y'all are back. Okay. There are people here that know that hey, I was this person in the past life. Now I'm here, or I was myself in the past life, and now I came back as myself in human form. Like I'm back. You know what I mean? There are some people that are here now that know who they are. So when I'm telling y'all who I am, it's a shame that if them same people who know who they are, know about past lives, know about reincarnation, but are denying me, are saying, oh goodness, she sounds insane. She sounds crazy. That's weird. Oh no, that's impossible. But I'm like, you're you. You're you in human form now. You this person in human form now. You remember your past lives, or you know about reincarnation. So when I say, hey, I'm back, the original Demitra is like, oh no, hey, I'm embodied in human form. I'm here in the flesh in human form. I'm presenting myself to y'all in human form. And y'all like, oh no, that's impossible. That's weird. That's crazy. I'm like, yeah, y'all hypocrites. Like, what's the problem? Especially when I'm saying I'm here for y'all. Dream is in my name, and this is facts. This is facts. Dream, DREAM, is a word in my real name. Life is but a dream. Demi, DEMI. Demi means half, middle, demiurge, demigod, demi world, the middle of the story, the middle of the movie. I know the beginning, the end. Like the middle knows both parts, knows all parts. Because, give me more than just three parts or two parts. The middle knows it all because the middle is the center, is the source. The middle holds everything together. It's always going to be a middle. Even if you take out, you got a book, okay? You got a book. Oh, and the word right, WRITE, and the other rights, like Scottish right, RITE, them words are in my name, right? Remember, the M can be a W. The M can be a W. So write, WRITE, edit, EDIT, read, READ, idea, IDEA, hear, HEAR, I mean, it's so, of course, go, I got a whole list of it. But, anyways, there are a few more words that are in my name. So imagine having a book. You have an idea, IDEA, the first thought, an idea. Oh, I have an idea. You thought of something. Idea is a word in my name. My real name. My real name. And I could say, hey, my name is written in the stars. Well, hey, where's your name? I don't see your name in all these history books. Is written in the stars. In the Vatican, and the deeper people within the Vatican been knew my name. They been like, if y'all know, if you those you know, you know. And my picture, my words, everything. When I say technology, Elliot, okay, I'm getting okay. Let me go back to the middle. Let me go back to, but the Vatican, them bones gonna walk around. Okay, but anyways, okay. So, and the truth will be coming out. Okay, it is coming out. So yeah, it can't be hidden and buried anymore. Come on now, y'all know, y'all knew I was coming. Y'all know I was coming. Y'all been watching me since before birth. Y'all was trying to procrastinate. Y'all know this is the inevitable. Like, it's just so funny. But I get it because I have to go through all of this. I had to experience so much stuff. So it's like the more y'all go against me, it's like the more y'all making me stronger. And the more that y'all gonna be realizing that y'all actually on my team, on my side. Oh, team. TEAM is a word in my name. Team. But it's like y'all fucking yourselves over for keep doing it. Like it should be finished now. Like y'all not realizing it now. Like just come on. Oh, and media, MEDIA, media is a word in my real name. Like y'all can do it. Write my name on a sheet of paper. Demitra, DEMITRA. H. Just taking the H from my last name. Put the M can be a W. So put a W on the page too. And y'all come up with all the words for yourselves so y'all can see it in black and white for yourselves and see what I'm connected to and see all them words like just see it. Demeter, harvest. Demeter is the goddess of harvest. Demeter, okay? That's like sound like Demitra. Demeter, okay? Harvest, the goddess of harvest. Harvest was that like wheat and tares. Both of them words are in my name. Wheat, WHEAT, wheat. Again, the M can be a W. And tares, TARE, tear. Dirt, water, earth, heat, air, the heir to a throne, heir, HEIR, heir. Okay, let me okay. Um what was I talking about? The middle. Okay, I'm in with this. I'm in with this because yeah, I'm doing too much. Well, I'm not doing too much, but whatever. I'm in with this because this video getting long. I'm gonna go back to the middle. Demiurge, and DEMI means half. Y'all know what a demigod is. It's like half god, half human, or half whatever, half. But DEMI means half. My name is Demitra, DEMITRA. Oh, triad is in my name too. And trade, TRADE. Trade, triad, the number 3, triad. Okay, but anyway. Trinity, triad. Okay, so the middle. So say you have a book. It has a beginning. What's a beginning? It has a beginning, the middle, and the end. Okay, beginning, middle, and the end. So the middle would be there because without the middle, it would be no ending and no beginning. it has to be a middle. So say somebody comes up and be like, "Oh, I'm just take this middle part out. I don't want the middle part." So now it was just the beginning and the end, and the middle was missing. So now everybody is confused. Well, we know the beginning of this happened, and we know the end that this happened, but what? How did all this transpire from the beginning going to the end? We're missing something. We're missing, and that's when people start making up their own stuff. Oh, we're gonna create this. We're gonna say these words. We're gonna edit this out. We're gonna rewrite this. We're gonna tear up this. We're gonna hide this, bury this underneath the dirt. We gonna hide this. Ain't nobody gonna know about this. The middle part. We ain't gonna know about the middle part. And then when the middle part show up, it's like, what? What's going on? That sounds crazy. That's what? Where you been? We talking about you in the middle. What? Where you been? Yeah. But going to another thing. Say somebody just tore out the middle and then they put the beginning and the ending together. That still will create a middle. That still will create a middle. And if the numbers on the pages is there, that means somebody will realize this page is numbers missing. Mind you, numbers, math, time is in my name. Math and time, that's dealing with numbers. So somebody would say, well, let's just take these numbers off the pages. So nobody won't know that the middle is missing. So, okay, take the numbers off, and let's rewrite the numbers. So instead of, so won't people won't know that it's numbers missing, it's pages missing. We just gonna scratch these numbers off, rewrite it, put white out on it, over the black letters, and let's rewrite it. Okay, rewrite the numbers. Give the pages a whole new numbers. Now with that you have to just do that to the ending because the beginning already has. Say it's a book that has 30, hopefully I don't confuse my own self with this. Say it's a book that has 30 pages. And we ain't talking about the title page, the blank page that's in the beginning. No, we ain't talking about all that. Say a book has the inside it has pages 1 through 30. And of course, it's the front and the back. So you got one page, one sheet, and on the front is one, and on the back is two. We're doing that, okay? So it's not going to be blank pages behind a page. It's going to be the front page one. You turn it, flip it over. It's going to be two. The next page going to be three. Turn it over. It's going to be four. Okay? We doing it like that. So say it's a book of 30 pages, a full book of 30 pages, 1 through 30. Okay. So say somebody, I'm going to take out the middle, which would be just say pages 1, 2, 1, 2. So it got to be the odd numbers first. So say pages 9 through 15. Just say that. Oh goodness, hope I don't confuse my own self trying to get this example out. Okay, so 9 through 15, the pages is torn out. Okay, yeah, because it got to start with the odd numbers because that's the first, whatever, the front. So 9 through 15, the pages is out, which means 16 is gone too. Okay, so 9 through 16 is gone. So somebody got a book. They're like, wait a minute. Pages 9 through 16 is gone, and it's picking back up from 8 through 17. So what happened to pages 9 through 16? That's the middle. Where's the middle go? So people like, oh, forget about it. Forget the middle. The middle not important. We don't need to know about the middle. We don't need to know about the middle person, the middle her. What's the significance of the middle? Let's just skip over the middle. Let's just go to the end. So, in the end still has 16 through 30. So people still reading, people still living in the end, pages 16 through 30, they reading it. and then they knowing the beginning, but it's still confusing because they're like, wait a minute, the beginning don't even really make sense what they saying in this book, but the ending, we living in the ending now, but it's like confusing. It's like we missing something, like something is missing from these books. So where's the pages that were gone? Where's all these other chapters or pages that was taken out? Where is the middle? And then people get the whoever took the pages out, y'all know who y'all are. Y'all like, people catching on. We need to take the numbers off the pages. What do you mean? Yeah, we need to take the numbers off the pages because duh, it's common sense that pages are missing. Let's take the numbers off the pages. Okay, so that means we can keep the beginning, 1 through 8, but pages, 16 through 30, we gotta make 16. I mean, we gotta make 17, right? Be number 9. Right, that's what it is. We got to make 17 be number 9, you know, right? Isn't that right? Page 17, yeah, because pages 9 through 16 is gone. And then pages 17 would have to be 9. Yes, that's right. So that means 17 would have to start off being 9 and, basically scratch off the numbers. So then when you put the book together, mind you, it's missing pages, it's missing books. That's like, people don't need to know about the middle. The middle will change everything. The middle, it's like, the middle will is so much powerful than the beginning and the end. The middle trump the beginning and the end. Like the middle, once you find out the middle, you would be like, what? Like, what? The ending, no wonder the ending don't make sense. But anyways, the middle is man, I'm trying to tell y'all. So anyways, so so they put the pages together, okay? They renumber the pages, okay? Not knowing numbers, math, time is still me. Like you can't escape from me. You can't be hiding me. Like I'm still around people. Now it's like, oh my goodness, she realizing who she is. She's remembering. She knows. She this, she that. The prophecy is being fulfilled. Like, yeah, you knew it was always going to be fulfilled. Like, I don't know why y'all motherfuckers kind of keep procrastinating. Like, come on, people. But anyways, so now, oh shoot, it's an hour and 2 minutes. Okay, let me get off. So now the pages got renumbered. And I would say this, but this is too advanced with the letter B. This would probably be too advanced with the letter B. The word death is in my name, Death, death, like death when you die. Die is in my name, Die. Raid, Raid, red. But anyways, I'm pointing out death, Death, death. When you die. That's a word that's in my real name, Demitra H. So this is the advanced part. A lowercase d can be a B. Now this in advance. I'm not saying you can do this. I mean you can if you want to create other words, but for just now, just give me this B for just now. A lowercase d, the lowercase d can be flipped over to be a B. So now you have birth, Birth, and death in my name, my real name. Now, like I said, the B, that's way in advance lettering for some of y'all. I haven't even tapped into the letter B with like writing down B and I mean I did with some words. What's another word? Birth. I was about to say rebirth. Rebirth, birth. Dang it. What's another B word? I had it on top of my damn head. But anyways, okay, I'm not even going to think about that. Let me finish the story about the book. Okay, so now the numbers are rearranged. The ending now, not the beginning. The beginning of the book, okay, cool, fine, whatever. But the ending now has the number pages erased and rewrote. Okay. So you put the beginning and the ending together, leaving out the middle. Dun 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 dun. You would still have a middle. Even though the original, the zero middle, the original middle is missing, is hidden, is torn out, is buried. You know what I mean? You would still have created a new middle. So that's why I'm like, yeah, like you can't take me out. I'm still going to be here. I'm still going to be here. Birth and death. I'm still going to be here. Rebirth, death. I'm still going to be here. Triad, three, math, numbers. Look around, it's numbers, it's math. Oh, did I forget to mention date? DATE, date and time. Date is a word in my real name. I'm still going to be here. So I'm like, no matter how many times people try to reerase me, to hide me, to have people forget about me, to black me out, to white me out, I'm still going to be here. I might show up in another forms, but I'm still going to be here. I'm still always around. And I'm like, this time, this is the final time. Because this is the finalized prophecy. This is the final prophecy. Right now, this is the final prophecy. So, all the people, y'all know who y'all are, who took out the middle, the most important part to connect everything. Like, what? Okay, I mean, y'all did that, for years, for eons, and whatever. But come on now, y'all know, nah, it's done with now. Oh, an era, ERA, a new era, ERA is in my name, era. Like the time is now. So I mean, I know who I am. Y'all know who I am. I know some of y'all refuse to tap into who I am because y'all like, oh no, I know her. That's my family. Like, nah, I ain't gonna be rocking with her. She sound crazy. Nah, nah, nah. But when media, MEDIA, media is in my name. Meta, META. When all of this, when I picks me up, when I say when I finally, oh my goodness, activate, when I finally choose to activate, because I'm still, yes, I'm like, oh my goodness, Demitra, I'm ready, but I'm not ready. It's like playing double dutch, or we want to jump in. You're like, I know I can double dutch. Like I know I can double dutch, and it's fun. Like I want to do it. It's so fun, but you keep like going. Do I want to jump in now? Do I want to jump in now? Jump in. Yes. Oh, dang it. That was a good time. Oh man, yeah, I gotta go. Man, I'm waiting too long because now they getting sloppy with it. They turning the rope double handedly or underhandedly. I forgot which way it go. But it's like I'm ready. I'm ready. But am I ready? Oh my goodness. But it's like I want to jump in because I having so much fun. I've done it before. But it's like, oh my goodness. I was like, but it's going to happen because I see it. So I'm like, me, I ain't gonna say I'm procrastinating. I'm just like chilling, but I'm doing some other stuff while I'm chilling. So mind you, I'm like, in hermit, like how they say the hermit mode, HERMIT, hermit is in my name. So I'm just like, while I'm in my cocoon or in my hermit bubble, in my hermit, kind of a thing, cocoon, believe me, I'm doing some stuff. I'm reproducing, reproduction. I'm doing some stuff. So I'm like, I'm not just chilling and just whatever. Like everything that I do is done for a reason. So I'm like, it's a reason why I'm not fully activated. Maybe because if I'm like, I'm fully activated, a lot of y'all brains would just explode. So I could be like giving y'all time to get on board. But I'm saying don't wait too long. The mothership is already here. Don't wait too long. I'm trying to tell y'all. Trying to tell y'all, but I can only tell y'all so much. And that's why I'm just repeating myself. But yeah, anything is possible for real, for real. Y'all need to realize who I am, know who y'all are. I'm just here to give y'all the goodness, what y'all want, y'all dreams. Dream is in my name. Like I'm like the genie out of the bottle. I'm here. I'm here in human form experiencing this experience so I can be relatable to y'all. And it's been good, you know, it has its ups and downs, but that's all about the experience. You know, I couldn't come back in robes and riches and gold and jewelry just out the blue and then start dictating. You know how y'all had them bosses. I know I had a couple of them, you know, who we do all the work and then they just come in the room. You know, they higher up, they come in the room trying to make changes. Oh, so we're going to do this now. So we're going to move this, that's over here. And I want y'all to start doing this. And this is like, damn, y'all, you ain't even get our opinion. We the ones who doing the work. Like how you're not going to ask us how is this working out for us, or do we need to change this seating arrangement? Do we need to change this desk? Do we need to update this? Do we need to do that? Like you just coming in, just telling us like things going to change without even like we the one doing the work. Your ass is up there in the office on the 12th floor doing whatever, and you coming down telling us what to do. You know, making things rearrange, and we the one got to do the work. You know, like I didn't like that. So I'm like, I'm not going to come back like that. I'm not just going to come back on my high horse or in my chariot and be like, okay, y'all, and there's going to be some changes around here. Y'all looking like, who the fuck is you? Like, have you experienced? Do you know how it feels to be homeless? Do you know how it feels to have a car repossessed? Do you know how it feels to have your kids taken from you? Do you know how it feels to lose a job, to lose a loved one? Do you know how it feels to get repossession and get evictions and and get targeted and you know and be counting pennies? Do you know how that feels to be assaulted? Do you know how it feels to have a gun pointed at your head? Do you know how it feels to be tied up? Do you know all of that? Do you know how that feels? And y'all the ones who experiencing all of that, and how I feel like if I come back, didn't experience none of that, and talking about, okay, this is change gonna happen. This is how this gonna be. That's how that's gonna be. Y'all like what? No. So yeah, I experienced all that stuff with y'all, for y'all. Mind you, the word team is in my name. We in this together. And I'm like, I'm just, it's going to happen. And I'm just, it's going to happen because I already, like, I can't even freaking talk. Yeah, that just means I need to get off because I've been saying I'm supposed to get off the longest time. But yes, I'm going to end it here. But just know, like, the word team is in my name. Like, why y'all be denying, if y'all are denying what's good for y'all? Like, if somebody say, hey, I want to give you so much more, your dreams, more than you can ever fathom. I'm here to do that. I'm here for the children. And y'all like, no, 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 no. Why are you telling that person no? Why can't you just be like, yeah, I rock with you. You here for the better. You here for the children, for the children to be safe and happy. Shoot, this world to be a better place. This world that you here to make order out of this chaos. Yes, I'm rocking with you. Will you? I got your back. What do you need me to do? But come on now, like what's the problem? Oh, y'all scared. Y'all can't believe this is really happening. This is really happening. I'm here, you're here. This is the final prophecy. It's time for y'all to just accept it because it's faded. All right, y'all. Let me charge up this phone. Warm this coffee up one more time. That's it. One more time and that's it. That's how my daughter be. I'd be like, Eleanor, the timer go off. She be like, 5 more minutes and that's it. 2 more minutes and that's it. I'm like, Eleanor, come on, please. 2 more minutes and that's it. I'm like, okay. Man, my children. Ooh, y'all, if y'all know my children. Hold on the video. But y'all know that when that reunion happened, oh my goodness. It's just confirmations why y'all motherfuckers be trying to keep my children apart. But I mean, it's a reason. I know it's a reason. But all right, this is it. All right, I'm getting off now. All right, it's an hour and 16 minutes. Gotta go. Bye. Have a good time. Good day. Bye.